Hi, Par Level participants. Coach Tammy Palmer, Program Director of the First Tee of the Golden Isles, and this is Coach Mason with me today. And we are going to be talking about core lesson number 13 in the Par Level yardage book, and that's having fun while you learn. Wow, Mason, do you have any tips on having fun while you learn, like the game of golf, for example?
Yeah, I think we can go directly into the Par yardage book and see. I'm on page 23 here, and they've got some 3 tips for having fun, which I think are super important. The first one is being patient, and they define that staying calm while you wait and give yourself lots of chances to succeed. Golf's a hard game, and it's not going to go perfectly every single time. So making sure you're staying patient and working on the areas that you're struggling with when you're finished playing is important.
So what are some ways that you try to stay calm? Because I know, you hit a bad shot, you get frustrated, right? So what are some ways that you like to focus on? Like, what are some things you focus on to stay calm in that example?
The best way to stay calm is having a process or a routine that you follow after every shot. And it doesn't have to be complex, doesn't have to be crazy. So after every shot I hit, whether it's good or bad, I step back, look at where the ball ended up, decide whether or not that was where I wanted to hit, where it was not where I wanted to hit, and then kind of process the reason why. And then after I've processed that, if it was a bad shot, I move on and go to the next. I think it's important to not focus too much on those past shots because you have so many more opportunities ahead of you. You still have to finish the hole, and there's not much you can do about that last shot. So having that process and that routine to go through after every single shot can kind of help you stay calm and kind of in a rhythm while you're playing.
So during these thoughts in your head, like say you hit a bad shot, you're on your way to your ball, what are some things that you might tell yourself before you set up to that next ball? Like, are you focusing on that bad shot? Are you trying to be more positive? And if you're trying to be more positive, what does that look like? What do you tell yourself?
The goal is to be more positive and try to as best as possible. And even if that shot didn't go well, the next shot I've probably hit that shot before, whether it's on the driving range or even on the course. And I try to think back to a shot that I hit really well that was in a similar position. So say if I'm in the rough and I think back to a shot that I hit really well when I was in the rough, when I have to draw the ball, then I can think back to that positive memory that I've had and then try to recreate that shot and try to leave that past behind me. And
do you feel like that when you do that and you reflect back on the good shots, like does that give you more confidence as you step up to the ball the next time?
It does, yeah. Definitely a lot more confidence moving forward and knowing that, hey, I've hit this shot before and I've hit it well, so why not be able to hit it well now? So I know I have the ability to hit the shot well coming up, so that kind of gives me confidence moving forward.
And that sounds like perseverance, right? Sense of believing that I can do it, right? Like, would you agree with that? That's perseverance.
Absolutely, yeah. Just keeping that positive attitude, focusing on what you're doing well, and continue to stay patient. It's hard sometimes, but if you stay patient, it'll come.
So that's 2 steps. I mean, that's 2 of the 3 steps for having fun. Be patient and be positive.
Yep.
What's the 3rd thing?
The last one is asking for help, and I think this is one that I struggle with too because I want to figure it out on my own, but sometimes I need to go seek help from others, somebody who can watch my swing or talk through some strategy with me, whatever it may be. Asking someone else for help is never something to be afraid of or be ashamed of. It's perfectly normal, and it's only going to help you get better by asking for help.
Very good. And when you're asking for help, who might you ask in your golf game? Like, who would you ask? Like, okay, I'm really struggling with this. What should I do? Like, who would that go-to person be for you?
I have a few people that could be. It could be a swing coach, somebody that I've worked with for a long time, that I've known forever. But for some people that don't have a swing coach, it could be somebody that you play with, that you trust, that you play with all the time, that knows your habits and knows some swing flaws. And if they don't know, then you can even ask a parent to watch you. So there's many different people that can watch, and anyone that has some sort of knowledge and can give you some advice and that you're going to listen to is a perfect person to ask.
Yeah, that's great. Great answers. And for our first tee participants, they can always ask their first tee coach, right? So very good. So guys, that was lesson number 13 in the Par Level Yardage book, and that's having fun while you learn. We'll see you next time.